What's good, y'all? Red Salsa coming back at y'all with another banger, man. And as y'all can see by the looks of the title and the screen, I am bringing y'all the two-way playmaking sharpshooter, y'all. Now I'm telling you, on the screen it shows the two-way three-point playmaker, but the way that I make this build is going to be exactly like the two-way playmaking sharpshooter that we have seen in past 2Ks, y'all. Now the thing that's really special about this build is that we are going to be able to do a little bit of everything. Now we are going to be able to post score a little bit, but my favorite thing about this build is that we will be getting all of the contact dunks and a 99 driving dunk, y'all. So before we get into the making, man, I just want to say thank y'all so much for coming through and sharing this special time that we are about to have. But man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. To the Rich Gang family, as well as any new supporters, be sure to go ahead and turn on post notice so y'all can see when I upload every single day. Go ahead and drop a like on this banger. It helps me out so much. Now let's go ahead and get into the making. So what you want to go ahead and do, yes, you can pick the point guard or the shooting guard, but the small forward is going to be the only version that you can get that 99 driving dunk with. Now, when it comes to the height, weight, and wingspan, please follow along and as I am showing y'all. So go ahead and leave your height at 6'7". When it comes to the weight, go ahead and put this at 206. And when it comes to your wingspan, go with 7'4". Now, when it comes to your body shape, in my opinion, we want to be able to catch some bodies. So I'm going to look like we're going to catch some bodies. Go ahead and put on the built body version. Now, as you can see, we are going to be touching the finishing. So first, go ahead and put your driving layup all the way up to a 70. Do not go anything higher. Now, go ahead and put your driving dunk up to a 94. And at 99, you already know what that's going to do. Bring it up all the way to 99, especially with the inside boost added to this build. Going to be really crazy. Now, go ahead and put your post control up to a 69, and that's going to give you 6 finishing badges, y'all. If you try to change up this build to where you get more than 6 finishing badges, you're going to change up the build name. So go ahead and leave it as is. Now, when it comes to the shooting, go ahead and put your mid-range shot up to an 82. When it comes to the three-pointer, this is going to be an 84. And when it comes to the free throw, we are going to go ahead and put this up to a 94. And that's going to give you 16 shooting badges. Now, let's go ahead and get into the playmaking. So as you can see, we're going to go ahead and put our pass accuracy to a 93. When it comes to the ball handle, we're going to go ahead and max this out at an 82. And when it comes to your speed with the ball, of course, you are going to go ahead and max this out at an 84. Now, the reason why I did take it down from 82 to 81, because as you can see, it makes no difference on the bat count. So I would rather max out my speed with the ball and go with an 81 ball handle. Now, let's go ahead and get into the defense. Perimeter defense is going to be maxed out at 95. So that is where the two-way comes into play with this build. Block is going to be a 93. And when it comes to the rebounding, just for badge purposes, in my opinion, I think it's better to have your rebounding up over your steal because rebounds are much more important and steals are a little bit harder to come by. So I'm going to go ahead and put my defensive rebound to a 78. Bringing up my offensive rebound as well, and that's going to give me 18 defensive badges. Really nice setup. Now when it comes to the speed, we're going to go ahead and max this out at 85. Acceleration is going to be an 82. Strength is going to be a 70. Vertical is going to be maxed out at 92, and we will have an 81 stamina, y'all. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all something really quick. You might be wondering why I went so high on the stamina. Now, look, here are a couple different things that you can do. To get an extra defensive badge, go ahead and do as I'm showing y'all on the screen. But honestly, I feel like it's not worth it because you get a low stamina compared all the way to an 80. And now you're going to be at a 64, but you still get that extra defensive badge. If you want to go ahead and leave it like this, that is something you definitely can do. But if you want to leave it originally how I showed y'all, go ahead and do so and you still will get the same exact build name. It really just comes down to your preference, but I'm going to go ahead and leave the decision up to y'all. Now, When it comes to these takeovers, as you can see, we get the slashing, sharpshooting, playmaking, and of course we do get the lockdown. So in my opinion, it really comes down to your playstyle. The first one I'm going to go with is going to be spot at precision. The second one, honestly, lockdown takeover is always going to put any build over the top. I'm going with extreme clamps, and as y'all can see, we have made the two-way three-point playmaker. This is literally a two-way playmaking sharpshooter with contact dunks and even can do some post-scoring moves. Let's go ahead and check out some of the main stats on this build at 99. So as you can see, our driving dunk with boost is going to be a 99. When it comes to the mid-range shot, this is going to be in the 90s. Three-pointer is going to be in the mid-90s as well. Free throw will be a 91. Ball handle as well as your speed with ball are going to be both in the high 80s, and then your speed with ball is going to be in the mid to low 90s. Now, we will get that 99 perimeter defense as well as that 99 block with boost. Defensive rebound will be in the 80s to 90s. And when it comes to the speed, this is going to be in the high 90s as well. When it comes to the acceleration, this is going to be 90 exactly. When it comes to that strength, we're going to get a boost to 78. When it comes to the vertical, we are definitely going to be able to have that 99 vertical, which will go hand in hand with having all of the contact dunk packages unlocked. So that is something that I really like, and it's definitely going to help out with the rebounding as well. And when it comes to the stamina, we are going to be in the 70s for this. So honestly, this build is super nice, especially for being one of the more rare builds. Now, let's go ahead and get into the badge setup, y'all. So first, we are going to be starting with the finishing. In my opinion, the only badges that you should be running for this specific build are going to be Posterizer on Hall of Fame, and then from there, I'm going to go with Bronze or Silver Lob City Finisher, and then I'm going to put on Putback Boss as well, just for animation purposes. Now, let's go ahead and get into the shooting. We got 16 badges to work with right here. So the first one, in my opinion, that I feel like this build should really use is going to be Hot Shot as well as Hot Zone Hunter. Now, with the last 10 badges, you can definitely consider deep threes, but if you're not going to be taking too many deep shots, you definitely can run a couple other badges. So what I'm going to do is put on Gold Catching Shoot. You can even put on Clutch Shooter on Bronze if you want to. Corner Specialist is going to be another really good badge, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on Silver. From here, I'm going with Green Machine, and the last badge is going to be Hall of Fame Blinders. Now, let's go ahead and get into the playmaking. We got 25 badges to work with right here. So the first one that I'm going to go ahead and throw on is going to be Quick First Step on Gold. From there, I'm also going to go ahead and throw on Handles for Days on Hall of Fame. We have 18 remaining badges, so in my opinion, another really good badge that I like to run because it breaks ankles more often than the own badge ankle breaker is going to be Space Creator. So go ahead and put that on if you want to break ankles, but if you don't, go ahead and put on another really good badge, which is going to be Stop and Go. With the last 11, I feel like you definitely need to put on Unpluckable. Bailout is definitely going to be one that I feel like anybody should use as well. But now, we have 10 remaining, so I'm going to go with Floor General as well as Downhill. Both of these are going to be on Hall of Fame. I feel like Downhill is going to be really clutch. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop down Space Creator to Silver to add on Special Delivery on Hall of Fame. And now, let's go ahead and get into the defense. So we have 19 total badges that we are going to be able to work with. So the first one that I'm going to throw on is going to be Intimidator on Hall of Fame. From here, I'm also going to go ahead and put on Rim Protector as well as Clamps. And as long as you keep these badges on, you're going to be good. From there, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all make these decisions. But again, I just want to say thank y'all so much to everybody that came out today. It means so much to me to know that I have y'all support, and just know that it is going to be reciprocated, and I am going to continue to put out these bangers for y'all. So this is the setup that we're going with: 6, 16, 25, and 19. Thank y'all so much for watching the entire video through. Shout out to the Rich Gang family. I love y'all. I thank y'all. And man, just know that we're going to continue to keep grinding, man. But y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new to the Rich Gang family, as well as any new supporters. Be sure to run up those likes. Go ahead and share this banger with your family and friends. And last but not least, be sure to turn on post notifications so y'all can see when I upload every single day. Man, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.